Hello, fatties. I mean, no.
No, it's happening.
No. I meant
Pennies.
I was looking at my lips, and that's why I thought fat, because my lips are juicy and fat and beautiful. Anyways, grab your lip injections and your popcorn because we're in for a humongous update and Flee the Facility, and I'm going to take a deep dive right now into everything about the brand new Flee the Facility update that is coming soon.
Hopefully.
Fingers crossed, because the game manager just leaked everything about this update. So we have a lot to talk about and a lot to cover. So clutch your pearls. We are diving deep into this update. So over here on the Flee the Facility Discord server, what we have is we have our lovely game manager, Croc. He took over from that ugly bitch, or Sonic Unknown, or
Casey.
I know. Anyways, after Croc had issued the summer update extension, which they are extending it by 4 days on the 30th. So that means that the update will not leave until August 11th, which pretty cool if you ask me. The community has been asking me that the update gets extended, and they did that. Anyways, Croc also went ahead and said, I want to clarify a few things about the Facility Zero map changes and beast perk balancing updates. Will the Facility Zero changes replace the original map? Yes. In public lobbies, the changes will replace the original map's design. However, in private servers, the original map will still be playable. So for all of you guys who are going to be blinded by nostalgia that Facility Zero is getting changed, in private servers, you'll still be able to play the original Facility Zero as well as the new Facility Zero map changes, which, cool. So all of you guys will not be blinded by nostalgia because this map needed fucking changes, and we got the changes that we deserve. Because if you don't see this fucking image right here, do you see anything different? There's so much different in this image right here. Like, you see right here, we have like these little like test tube vials, because this room is technically called the laboratory, and this room is next to the neon doors room. But like, you can also see right here, the PC didn't change. The keyboards didn't change, like visuals in this room changed, like obviously right here, and plus, this is what the map will look like now. With this clip that I'm going to show right now, this is what the map will look like.
Flee the Facility is going to have some fun new changes coming soon for the 9th anniversary. But shh, don't let anybody know I told you the secrets. Facility Zero map has gotten a new look to it and has been added a bunch of fun new changes. We got some more details and changes to the main room, conference, server, office, maze, blue rooms, and more. There's also been some changes for the beast perks. Runner no longer has a hit cooldown while the perk is activated, and Stalker's heartbeat radius has lowered a bit. You can also now see the percentage progress of a PC when you're in a freezing pod and when you're opening the exits. There's so much more stuff coming to Flee this update, but this is all the secrets I can tell you for now.
So like, for those of you guys who are blinded by nostalgia, you can see that the map is so much different now. Because like, you see the entrance, right? The entrance, you have the tree, you have, you know, nice new visuals. Plus, again, main area gets a significant change. Like if you see right here in this video, we already see some different changes. Like right here, the beast is added into the map. Anyways, if we rewind the video, you can see right over here in the back, there is some new visual changes over here in main area. You can definitely tell this is the main area because this is very long. You have the stairs right back here, if you can't really see because of the exposure of the video. Off to the side over here, we have this little tree. You can't really see it much, but you can see there's something sticking out over here. That's a tree. You have this nice new railing, and then you can definitely tell that the railing goes under there a little bit, and you can tell it's main area. Over here, you got a nice little table, which the table will offer more jumping up parts and stuff. And plus, there's a new skylight that gets added to the main area. There's more orange added in the main area. Like, guys, come on. If we take a look at this, even though it's blurry, you can definitely tell that there's more changes. This is probably in the maze area, where they add more unique changes to the maze area. And guys, I know change is hard, but Croc also clarified, are the Facility Zero changes a full map rework? No, the changes are simply visual upgrades. Keyword here. Keyword. Visual upgrade. And some gameplay balancing changes. So you guys don't know, the blue rooms are heavily B-sided, which I'll show you right now why it's heavily B-sided. Now here are the blue rooms. As you can definitely see, starting off, we have this table in here, we have this half wall over here, we have a couple lockers. A PC didn't spawn in this room, but let's just say that the beast that you're hacking the PC, you'll probably be hacking over here. Now the beast is going to come through that door. Now you're going to have to try to walk, but the beast is going to probably, if they're using runner, they're going to use runner, come over here and hit you. Or like if you're hacking and you go like this way, like the beast probably will walk this way and get you, and then like you're walking back over here. The beast is coming in, and then you have to walk all the way back over here again, and then you walk all the way back over here. Like this wall gives the beast a chance to come get you. Like, come on now. Like, come on. If they don't change that in this Facility Zero rework, then like, what are they doing? And also, in the main area, which I'll show you right now, the old main area. Now here is the current main area in Facility Zero pre-revamp. So obviously you can definitely see that there are major changes happening in the revamp. Like there's going to be that skylight up there. It's going to be more orange up here. The railing's different. And like, let's just take a look upstairs. Oh, there's a double B scene here. That's funny. But like, you can definitely tell that this is just very long. And let's just say that you're hacking over here. You're hacking, and all beast is coming, and you can do like that. That gives you like a little juke when the beast goes down. But let's just say that you're not skilled enough and you're not just gonna jump down through over there. You might be like, oh, let me just run this way. Oh, the beast is coming, and they hit you. Like there's not much that, like if you want to stay up here and you don't want to go down and have to climb back up to get to this PC, like you can do like, you know, some jumps, and then you can do like another jump up here. Like it gives you more jumping spots. Like this is just super flat, bland.
Ugly.
Like it deserves a change, and when we get that change, it's going to be so much better. So how flat that is and how long that is so survivor-sided. But also, what if the beast uses runner? There's no more places that you can jump on. So, with the new main area changes, with the table that was there, like, it looks so much nicer. And plus, if you take a look, this is the new laboratory. So here is the current laboratory. Obviously, like, this is called laboratory. Over here is the actual neon room right here, but this is called laboratory. Like, this definitely has potential to it. And with the revamp, it will be so much better. Like, I can obviously see from the picture that I showed that the lockers are in the same spot. Like, this just gets added to be like, you know, computers. This gets upgraded a little bit. This also gets upgraded. I think the window moves down just a tiny bit. Like, you know, this just looks super similar to the original, which, again, I think all they did with this map is that they just took all the rooms and just be like, okay, well, we're just going to add more ceiling decor. We're going to add more, like, better lockers. We're going to add, like, you know, better designs up on the tables. We're going to make the rooms feel like that they're the actual rooms rather than just flat brick boxes, if you know what I mean. You can definitely tell by comparison, this laboratory is so much more better with visuals. Like, you got the new lockers, old PC, old keyboards, you have, you know, new vials, you have new designs on the tables, you have these fake computers right here, you have this, I believe it's a projector board back here, you have nice ceiling decor. Like, look at this. And you're gonna tell me that Facility Zero's remake is going to be terrible? That you're never going to play Facility Zero again? Like, this is really good. It is not a full revamp. Importantly, there are no new rooms in the map changes. So every single room that is in Facility Zero right now is going to be completely the same. There's going to be no addition to the rooms, just updated visuals in each room. Deadly, Airport's daddy, and everyone else on the team have spent a lot of time making sure the map is keywords true to the original. So while they're making the map more modern, as seen right here, obviously we are going to be seeing some brand new visual changes, but everything is going to be like it's true to the original. So probably like the layout, you know, Like everything about the rooms are staying the same. Like obviously like this neon room is obviously still gray. I call it neon room, but it's called laboratory. It's still gray, and like you can definitely tell that the window is kind of still in the same spot, maybe just a little bit adjusted. You got the door down there, maybe a door down here. You have, you know, the old locker design. I think maybe that's this new locker design, but we only see the side because obviously I haven't really seen the full locker design. But you have like these fake PCs over here, some seats. Like it looks so much more nicer. There are certainly gameplay changes in the map, but the goal has been to upgrade the map to keyword match modern standards without keyword taking away from the original design. Like, if that doesn't tell you that the developers now are taking a great step forward, then you're just blind. You're just fucking blind. I don't know what the fuck to say. You're just fucking blind. Also, in the clip I showed earlier, you definitely saw there were some changes to some perks, and obviously Croc had said so as well. Are the runner and stalker changes from TikTok true? Yes, but they are still in testing. We have not finalized our changes and will likely make more adjustments based on our remaining testing. We have worked to have them shared around in the community so that you guys can see what we are working on. But please do not think that everything is already done. So the runner changes that everyone has been talking about is that when you activate your runner, you can hit multiple people when your runner is activated. Before, when you use runner, what would happen is if you hit someone, you would have a cooldown. Now, obviously, I think that the stalker, I haven't seen the stalker changes yet. That's the one thing I haven't seen yet. But I believe the stalker changes will be the same thing as runner. If your ability is activated, you can also hit multiple people at once as well, instead of just the one person, which I think will add so much to that perk. Because right now, let's say you're going up to someone as stalker and you hit someone, the other person will be like, oh shit, someone just got hit, and run away. And you have the cooldown, so you can't just chase after them, hit them. Like, you have to wait for your cooldown to, like, you know, you just have to wait for the cooldown so that you can hit another person, which sucks. I know. But I hope that those are changes that are making it to the final version. Because obviously they said that they are, that not everything is already done. So obviously they're still going to make some more changes. So probably like, you know, they'll still have like a cooldown-ish, but like it'll be much shorter so you can hit multiple people at once and just, you know, better ability. And I believe with hitting multiple people while runner is active, the people who use runner, they will be really, really happy about that, because right now they can only hit one person and they have to wait for the cooldown. But now with the new changes, they can hit multiple people. So probably people who are runner users, they will be jumping up and down for joy. Because obviously if I had a perk and it limited how many people I would hit when the perk is active, I would be really mad, because like I used the perk for a reason to get people better. So if the perk doesn't limit, if the perk doesn't change that cooldown, what are we even doing here? So also, if you guys haven't known, Homestead has gotten some changes as well, because they want to balance Seer out on multiple maps. So by removing a lot of lockers, Facility 0, the blue rooms, I'll show you right now. Like, take an honest look at this room and tell me how this is, like, you know, not a little bit survivor-sided. Like, obviously, this room is beast-sided with this wall, and then if you have this tube right here, like, you could get another tube down in this other room right here, because if you just take a look at this, you take this and then you just rotate it 90 degrees, you get this. That's all you do. That's how these rooms are just copy and pasted. You're just rotated 90 degrees. So, like, let's say you're hiding here, and then you can come out this way and close the door. Okay, that's how it's a little bit survivor-sided. You're hacking a PC, like, oh, you hide in this locker. Then you go back to hacking. Oh, you hide in this locker. Oh, you go back to hacking. Oh, you hide in this locker. Oh, you go back to hacking. And like if the beast uses Seer. Again, like, I love close by lockers, but like, let's just say the beast uses Seer, you got like a couple seconds, you come over here and you're safe. Because when you're hacking in this room, like, you don't have any way to like not be safe from Seer. I feel like the way that Seer could be more balanced is if like you don't time it correctly. Let's say that the time goes off and then you're running, like, oh, now you didn't make it, or you're hacking, like, oh, you start running and then you make it. Like, it's it relies on chance. I feel like that's what will make Seer a lot better in this room than just having the locker right next to the PC. I feel like having lockers next to a PC is just terrible, but like having a locker in the room of the PC, but like you have to like jump to get it, like without just like, oh, Seer's going off, let me walk. I believe if you walk as well, but like jumping will get you there faster, will be a lot better. Because again, like this isn't Seer sided, this map. So like if there is like, a PC that spawns in here, like you're not gonna be able to get to the survivor in time if they're hacking in here. If they successfully hit with Seer, I would probably just come into this room anyways, just to make sure that they're not like didn't hide in a locker. But like again, like you got the double tubes, you got the multiple lockers and stuff. Like it's just heavily like it's heavily B-sided, but it's also a little bit survivor-sided. Those lockers are heavily survivor-sided, not B-sided. So if they wanted to make some Seer changes, they would change the blue rooms. So is Seer receiving any changes? Yes, although we have not made them public yet, as we are still working on them. Since Seer is a bit more complicated and plays very differently than Runner or Stalker, we are taking our time to figure out and test more substantial changes, so we have not gotten to the point of sharing public changes yet. So if you're living under a rock and you don't know what difference between Runner, Stalker, and Seer are, Runner gives you the ability to run faster. Stalker removes your beast heartbeat, removes your beast sound, removes your beast aura, like everything from the beast just is removed, and you're able to jump over objects without having a cooldown, which is really, really great. And Runner, you cannot jump over objects while you have the ability activated. And with Seer, when you activate your ability, players have a certain amount of time for them to hide in a locker. And if they don't hide in a locker, you'll be able to see their location, but only for a short amount of time. But if they hide in a locker, they will be safe unless they come out of the locker as you're walking up to them. Then you can see them if their eye bubble isn't gone yet. So obviously, I think that the Seer changes, I think the best bet would be to like extend the sight cooldown for the Seer ability. So like when you see a lot of eyes around the map, like you can see it maybe for like a second or two more than you already can. I think that will limit a lot of people's Seer spamming, because you'll be able to see a lot more. Because me personally, when the cooldown is over, I'm going to use Seer again to make sure that if I'm still going in that direction where the people are, then if they're still there, I can continue going that direction. But if the amount of time that the cooldown ends, which is about 30 seconds, that is enough time for the player to move from that location to another location. So why would I just continue walking that location and waste my time? Then if I use Seer again, I can see, oh yeah, they're still there, so I can still go there. Or they're not there, their location changed. Let's change where I'm going. So I'm not wasting my time. I'm using it strategically. But obviously, I would love to see Seer do that, where they just extend the time. Obviously, these changes aren't made public yet, so we don't know anything about them. But we know about the Facility Zero revamp, and we know about Runner and Stalker changes, which, again, these changes will better the game forever. Like, ever since Croc took over from Fat Ugly, we've been getting really great updates. Like, if we look back to like the summer update, they updated the top bar UI with survivor status icons. So now the top bar will show you if you're idle, if you're hacking, or if you're freezing, if you're opening an exit, or if you've already escaped. And these are to help with players who can't communicate because of the new stupid Roblox rules. Oh, you can't chat with people who aren't in your age group. Fuck that shit. But ever since Croc took over from Fat Ugly Bit, the updates have been getting so much better. Like, if we look back at the summer update, it was released on the 22nd. And when was the first teaser of the Facility Zero revamp teased? July 25th. That is just 3 days after. And it looks like that this has all been completed already. So behind the scenes, Croc was like, hey, developers, let's do some more changes for the next update behind the scenes so we can get updates out faster, maybe. I don't know if that's the case. Obviously, it's probably not always the case, but it'll be nice if that's the case, because look at this. If Facility Zero has this much changes done to it already with visual changes, and the developers are doing overtime for this, like, thank you so much. Thank you so much. And they've also been adding more people to the development team. Like right here, they added Chris. He is going to be helping them with the custom lobbies and trading posts. And they've also added 2 people to the cosmetics team, which the cosmetics team will, I believe, makes items and nice little cosmetics for like game, which if there's more people who are in charge of cosmetics on the team, you know what that means. More items added in the updates. So with this, Croc is actually making useful changes to the development team and the game as a whole, because while we've been asking for a lot of things to change and updates to be made about the game, we're actually getting them. Like, we're being so spoiled. But honestly, I'm very excited about this. I'm very excited about the new Facility Zero changes, and I want to know what your guys' thoughts are on all of the new information that we have gotten about the next update, and when you think the update is going to be released. Because personally, I think it's going to be released around the time of the anniversary update. So I'd say maybe like 2 weeks, give it like 2 weeks, and the update will be released then. But I don't know. What are you guys' thoughts? I would love to know them. Now, there are a lot of nice, new, unique changes coming to the game. Not only just the Facility Zero revamp or the Stalker changes, the Seer changes, the Runner changes. There's going to be a lot more happening, and I hope quicker with Croc. Like, we'll probably see Hacker done, if it's not done by the end of this year, maybe early next year, because I know they said that Hacker will come this year, but when management took over, maybe plans were changed just so that way quality of life improvements can happen. And Croc had said that Hacker is planned, but they're focusing on more quality of life changes, which great that they're focusing more on quality of life changes, because there is a lot of quality of life changes that we could have, like, you know, the Facility Zero revamp, changing up all the perks just so that way they're a little bit more balanced on the game with the more modern times. Because, like, again, we're not only just having Runner as an ability, we also have Stalker, we also have Seer, we're also going to get Hacker. So balancing all these perks with the game, with all the stuff that we have now, is going to be such a great, significant change. Anyways, this is my first update breakdown video, well, pre-update breakdown video. If you like this, leave a comment down below if I should do some more. Also, you can also let me know in my Discord server as well. Link is always in the description. And if you made it this far, thank you guys so much for sticking around. Hit the subscribe button, because I'm gonna let you guys on a little secret. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, I'll be giving away a $25 Roblox gift card. So you're going to want to subscribe. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope your lip injections and your popcorn was really, really great. And I hope that your pearls were clutched. Anyways, look into my eyes.